Many parents and teachers are preparing to have their teens leave the nest and depart to begin their adult lives. Ideally, when your teen leaves home, they'll have a full understanding of how to make a budget, monitor expenses, and save for the future. Although budgeting can sound like a chore to some teenagers, research indicates that young people who develop good financial habits at a young age are more likely to grow up to be financially responsible adults. One of the most difficult aspects of teaching high school students is determining how to combine the teaching of practical skills and academic knowledge. Even the brightest teens will struggle with basic financial literacy tasks such as budgeting and saving. When young people don't master these skills, they run the risk of making poor financial choices that will affect them for the rest of their lives. High school students are more than prepared to develop the executive functioning, financial behaviors, and long-term decision-making abilities needed for financial stability. But how do parents and teachers get started? It's critical to find ways to link financial literacy to topics that are most important to teens. For example, teenagers are decades away from retirement, but they can appreciate the independence that comes with owning a car. However, do they understand the financial responsibilities that come with car ownership? Through a combination of technology, classroom lectures, and community discussions, parents and teachers can assist teens in determining what is important to them and how to set financial goals to achieve their desires. The following is a list of fun activities you can do with high school students to teach them financial literacy. But first, do me a favor and hit the like button so that YouTube knows this is a good video and tells more people about the community we're building here on Debt Busters. We have a goal of 25 likes on this video, and we can't do it without your help. I have affiliate links in the description. If you choose to use them, I will be compensated, but at no extra cost to you. And without further ado, let's get to the video. Understanding what they buy. How are your teens receiving money? Are they getting it from an allowance or a part-time job? Assist them in comprehending the significance of preparation. Help your teen make a list of everything he or she consumes on a daily basis. According to Tiffany Alashay, the budgetnista and founder of CLD Financial Life, money lists provide young people with a physical representation of their finances and the intricacies of their spending habits. Make a note of their monthly earnings or allowance at the top of the money list. After that, go through the list with them and write down how much they spend on their expenses, which may include bills, food, entertainment, clothing, and school supplies. Finally, help them add up all of the items on this list and deduct them from their available funds to see how much money they have left over to spend on other things, or better yet, save. How would they be able to manage their expenses after they have compiled this list and understand how much things cost? This list can be accomplished by writing it on paper or by using a spreadsheet program like Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets. Create a buying plan. Create a list of up to 10 things that your teen would like to purchase. These products can vary in price, but young people are encouraged to think as big as they want. Then, ask your child to describe what the goals and items they picked have in common and how they vary. Have teens clarify why they selected these things and answer some of the guiding questions as a result of this exercise. What are the personal values represented by these items? How can these items assist them in achieving their objectives? Can those things make them happy? Then, have your teen create a shopping list for a few of the items they want to purchase in the coming year. Assist them in tailoring each strategy to their specific situation. Track spending. Now that your teen understands how much money they have or don't have, what kinds of things they want, and how much money those items cost, it's time to burst their bubble by introducing them to the world of budgeting. It's important for a young person to understand where their money comes from and where it goes. Over the course of a month, have your teen keep track of any transaction they make so that they can better understand their spending. The American Institute of Certified Public Accountants says showing your child how to save and calculate receipts is one way to help them keep track of their expenses. Do they have enough money to meet their commitments while staying within their budget? Your teen can add up any costs that they've incurred every day, including the small ones that are easy to forget. Have your teen compare their expenditures to their budget at the end of the week. This practice may help them have empathy on their parents and teachers, as well as make more financially savvy decisions. If this video is giving you value, write budgeting for high school students in the comment section. I'll do my best to reply to every comment I get. The importance of an emergency fund. Emergency funds are one of my favorite financial subjects because they've saved me from debt. Discuss the importance of maintaining a safety net savings plan in the event of an unexpected or emergency expense with your teen. Things can and do go wrong on occasion. As parents and teachers, you can assist teens in comprehending and preparing for this. Discuss with them times where unexpected incidents you've had to deal with and how much money they believe it would cost to deal with such emergencies. Then help them design an emergency fund. Just like with adults, a good rule of thumb for an emergency fund for teens is to set aside 3 to 6 months of expenses in a savings account. Additionally, it's good for teens to start small with a beginner emergency savings fund. Dave Ramsey recommends $1,000 for an adult beginner emergency fund. Parents and teachers should talk to teens about setting aside a smaller amount of money for the teen's beginner emergency fund, perhaps as small as $500. Lead by example. Alashay says of money habits, there is no barometer for teens, therefore normalize good money habits for them. Budgeting is a technique, and if adults demonstrate how they use it on a regular basis, it will become second nature to teens as well. Alashay believes that when it comes to money habits, children take their cues from their parents. Setting a good example of good financial habits is the best teaching parents can provide. Pairing financial lessons with what is valuable to them and doing the bills in front of them are two ways to accomplish this. Prioritize saving and giving. It is important that young people practice paying themselves first. It might be beneficial for parents to help encourage teenage children to get bank accounts that they can divert their money to a proper savings account. Alashay posits that teaching teens to save helps them build wealth. Creating spend, save, and give accounts will help with this. Percentages of the money saved by our teens can be deposited into their bank account, invested, donated, or spent on their financial obligations and fun. Alashay proposes the percentage of allocations for the deposits into each account should be as follows. Savings and investing. 20% of their income should be invested into a savings account for a rainy day, a large ticket purchase, a holiday, or an investment venture. Giving. 10% of profits will be saved in a giving account and used to make contributions to a charitable organization. Spending. They should spend 70% of their money on essentials such as bills, groceries, and toiletries. They should only treat themselves after they've taken care of their responsibilities. Although your teen's commitments and responsibilities can shift, setting percentage targets for their money is an excellent way to keep them on track. Budgeting mobile apps. Your teen's budget does not have to be on paper. In reality, there are numerous smartphone apps and websites that can help him or her with budgeting, investing, and keeping track of all finances. These smartphone applications will assist your teen in staying on top of their money spending habits when on the go. Mint, a website and mobile app that allows you to build budgets, monitor spending by category, and receive personalized money tips and advice. The app is connected to your bank, credit, and loan accounts and automatically updates. Good Budget. You can create mock envelope budgeting with Good Budget. If you and your teen share expenses, this might be a good match. Your teen can share their budget with you through the app's cloud technology. Prosper Daily. Prosper Daily aids in budgeting as well as in protection of credit and debit cards from fraud and error. The app connects to accounts and displays analytics for each transaction. Greenlight. You may find that these suggestions work better for you and your child if they are using a debit card instead of cash. If this is the case, then Greenlight offers an excellent solution. The Greenlight debit card is a children's debit card that is intended to teach children about personal finance basics while allowing parents to monitor and control what your teen does with his or her money. Click the card at the top of the screen or the link in the description to learn more. I have affiliate links for Greenlight in the description. If you choose to use them, I will be compensated, but at no extra cost to you. Parents and teachers are teens' financial advisors and examples as you and your teen prepare for their financial success after high school. What you teach them, as well as how you manage your own finances, will be useful to them when they're out on their own. That'll do it for this episode, guys. Did I miss anything? Let me know your favorite budgeting tips for teens in the comment section. Also, if you're interested in getting cool stuff and great educational materials, take a look at the links in the description. They're a great way to help support the channel. Again, if you choose to use them, I will be compensated, but at no extra cost to you. Check out these videos on your screen on how to improve your finances. If you like this video, hit the like button so the YouTube algorithm promotes our video to other like-minded people. Be sure to subscribe and share the video with your friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.